Hello, everybody. How you going? Lindy Jewel here, psychic medium and intuitive healer. And I'm jumping in quickly to have a chat to you about the difference between messages, like from universe, whatever you believe in, angels, guides, whatever it is, and when you just get an idea in your head. Like, trying to decipher the difference between the two is tricky. Some people do it in a snap, no problem at all. Other people, it takes a little bit of time, a little bit of practice to get to the point where you can confidently know which is which. To be honest, it's kind of a constant work in progress. So it's not that, I think that when we hear about the term intuitive, or we know we've got something going on, but we can't quite pin it down, it can really shake our confidence that we can't tell the difference between the two. And it's not that you're fucking anything up. It's really not. It's just that sometimes it's hard. This shit's hard. It's also really fucking weird. So there's a whole lot of different ways, and I would give you some of them. I'm not giving you all of them because A, I won't think about them, and B, there's probably some I don't know. So do look around and find other ways to clarify what's a message and what is your brain kicking into gear. So I guess for me, one of the ones I like the best is getting something in your head and almost taking yourself back a couple of seconds to see what you were thinking. We have this situation in our brains where there's thoughts going 100 miles an hour kind of constantly all the time. And we need to remember that we'll get a confirmation or a little bit of clarity about something, but it's almost like our brain has moved on to more thoughts by the time we go, oh shit, was that a thing? Well, yes, it probably fucking was, but not about the thing you're thinking now. It's about the thing that you were thinking a moment ago. So you do need to kind of be a little bit, I guess, not super conscious or super aware, but, give yourself permission to be able to go back a couple of steps. The other thing that I would recommend you do as well is have a think about how you feel when you know it's a message, because you will know when you've got messages occasionally at the moment, at whatever stage you're in. Sometimes you might be the kind of person that knows pretty regularly when you've got a message. You might be the sort of person that has just started on all of this and going, oh, fuck, was that one? Pretty sure that was one. If you're pretty sure it was, it probably fucking was. You need to trust yourself a little bit. You also need to think about, was it like you saw a flash of light behind your eyes, you felt your elbow tingle, your belly gurgle? There's a whole lot of different ways that you need to kind of start listening to your body to give you confirmation of the messages as well. If you think about it, as humans, we are physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual beings. So putting all of those are going to contribute to your ability to get messages. It really does matter. So, for example, I burp when I get confirmation. It took me 18 months to work that out. I would only burp in my healing room, and I would only burp when something was a confirmation, and it took me ages to work it out. I should have worked it out ages ago. Itchy head is another one. Itchy scalp. It's a message coming through. And this is for me personally, so yours might be different. I know a friend of mine her eye used to twitch a little bit, and other people wouldn't see it, but when you can feel it just going, it would do that. My belly gurgles, my clients' belly gurgles. I yawn when I clear energy for people. I can be happy as, not tired at all, get on a call with a client, whether it's online or in person, and I'll just suddenly start yawning, clearing their energy. So it's not a conscious thing. Pardon me, confirmation, thank you. It's not a conscious thing. It's not a deliberate thing. It just happens, but it's actually just joining the dots along the way to work out how these things work for you. I think that probably another one is good to take note of is, if you are thinking to death the message that's come in, you kind of need to watch that. If you get something pop into your head and your immediate reaction is to argue with it, then it's probably a thought. If you get something in and it makes you go, where'd that come from? Then it's very possibly a message. Again, you've got to work out how long that pause is for you. So it really is a trial and error situation. I think probably what's important is, don't be afraid to fuck it up. If you get the idea that, oh my God, I've got to, if I go up, I've just got a feeling that if I go to this part of the supermarket, then I'll get a parking space, and you get there and there's no fucking parking spaces, then you know that, oh, well, that wasn't a message then. That was me thinking there might be. Or has it put me in a different part of the thing for a reason, or now I'm going to go to a bit that I never park at and there is a space, or do you know what I mean? Like, you've got to have a little bit of, be willing to do a little bit of trial and error with the way the messages work as well. So as long as you can give yourself that kind of, I guess, freedom and flexibility, it just speeds up the process for you to work out what is a message and what is your thoughts and what is your ideas. Either way, if you've got thoughts and ideas, fucking yay you. They're a good thing. Don't dismiss them entirely. But if you're if you're relying entirely on messages coming through to make your life easier, this is the wrong space for you. It doesn't really. Like, it will, you're probably going to be better getting messages for other people than you will yourself, because you can't help but overthink what comes in. We can't help it. We're human. If it's a message for us, we tend to, I know that I tend to find that a message comes in and I go, oh, beauty, thanks for that. So what action do I need to take? When is it going to happen? What's the outcome? How much input do I need? And I start kind of planning shit. And it's almost like the universe goes, oh, fuck's sake, too hard. But if I get the message from someone else or for someone else, it's received so much quicker. Yep, got it, on it, confirmation, beautiful, thank you. That's it. That's the end of the thinking. So the overthinking will always hamper our ability to receive messages. So if you're a chronic overthinker, you're going to have to work out a way to kind of, I guess I refer to it as putting your brain in neutral, and it's a thing that I do naturally now when I work with a client. It's like whatever the conscious part of me is just sits in the back seat and goes, yeah, whatever, I'm just here for the ride now, and the intuitive part of me steps forward and fully takes control. So even doing this video, not many ums and ahs and all of those things. If you speak to me in person, I'm as vague as fuck, because I just am. I just think shit and go, what was I talking about? It's all gone, da da da. When I'm downloading information like this for you guys, so fucking easy, because it's not really me. I just kind of boot myself into the back and off we go. So I don't know. There will be ways that you understand how this works for you, but like I said, trial and error is absolutely a thing. Intuitive people that work in this field have worked on this. Yeah, sure, there's heaps that are naturally intuitive, but there's a whole lot that have actually expanded on their intuition as well. So, that's completely fine. It doesn't make one better than the other. It's actually quite an important thing to be willing to open up to new ideas, new ways of doing things. All of that really matters. Having a little bit of guidance from someone else who is getting guidance for you. So keep that in mind, and keep in mind too that I am a mentor. I do intuitive development courses and classes. There's stuff already on the internet you can get from me on my website. Plus I run live versions of those occasionally, and one-on-one mentoring is available too. So any of those float your boat with me, perfect. If they do, if they don't, if I piss you off, then please go and find someone else to help you with this. It is something that people will help you with, because I think that we need more people that are able to get messages and share messages. I think it's a really beautiful thing. So have a gorgeous day. Love the shit out of yourself. Give yourself permission to shine, because you are totally worth it. See you soon. Bye.